one or two, maybe two.
Alright, so this is my last set after it's my fifth set. I decided to do a plate and a 10 and just try to do 2 with time under tension. So my shoulders were pretty much gone. I'm trying to control it, come up slow, come down. And this is, I'm pretty tired with my fifth set. And did 2, decided to drop it. And next I'm going to do some shoulder presses. I'm showing you my last sets. Just trying to do a heavy set just for the heck of it. This is 70 pounds. And I'm off the back support. So I'm trying to get 2 reps on this. But I only did 1. So I'm not on the back support. And that's pretty hard to do without any back support.
Can't even do it. I think I spent my energy on the fucking 60s. We're gonna do a classic bodybuilding lateral raise using a bench. And I like doing this. It's actually one of my favorite lateral raise exercise because you can't really cheat, and you can't use your bag or anything. You're just pretty much just laying down on the bench. So the setup for this is you're gonna put it on level 3, and keep this on level 3 too. So you're pretty much sitting on the bench, but you're facing the opposite. So laying down, relaxing, and you want to keep your shoulders over the bench, not on it, because you might tend to lean back and roll. So keeping your shoulder over and keeping your back here is going to kind of isolate a bit so you won't roll back because the shoulder preventing you from going back. Okay? So you're going to be in this position where however your feet feel comfortable, there's no specific separation or close. Natural feet position, however you feel comfortable. For me, I feel comfortable here. So you're going to hold dumbbell, and we're not going to hold it how we normally would with a normal lateral raise, dumbbell. Because if you keep it this way, if you have a big dumbbell, it's going to prevent your motion because of the thickness of the dumbbell. So we're going to go down to your palms facing the hip. Okay? So for the first set, you do 3 on 3 level. And when we're coming up, we're going to keep it bent how we would normally at a lateral raise. We're not going to be completely straight, and we're not going to do a regular 90-degree bend lateral raise. We'll have a slight bend coming up slowly. Try to hold it. Don't go all the way up or back like this because you will completely tear your order cuff. So we're going to go right when you feel like you're taking a break. For me, it'll be right here. And then go down slow to my hip and come up again.
Alright, so remember that this is a lateral raise, so you don't have to lift very heavy. If you lift heavy doing a lateral raise, you're gonna work your traps more because your shoulder muscles are really small and they cannot lift heavy weights. So your body's gonna start using bigger muscles like your traps to help you and lift the weight. So for a shoulder press, you can lift heavy because you're working all your shoulders at once. But for this is a lateral raise. Lightweight, I think I have a 25 or 30 pound or 35, and that's good enough for me.
So we're going to do real delt, back flies, you know, call them, and what you could do when you start off, you could put it on level 3 if you want. I start off at 2, so on 2, what we do is we're going to keep your chest, say like mid-chest off to the edge of the bench. You're going to keep your feet like straight, separated, just for balance, okay? And you're going to have dumbbells in front of you. You can't lift heavy with this. This is very, they're small muscles. Shoulders are very small muscles, though. We're not putting 45, because if you do like 45, 50 pound dumbbells, your range of motion will be over here, and that's it. So we're going to go, you can keep your hands pronated, okay? Or have a slight angle. I like to have a slight angle because I feel comfortable that way. So we're going to come up, shoulder width, slight bend, down slow. Okay, you want to get a full, also where you touch the dumbbell, without touching for the first set. So, all right. So after we do a couple of these, all right, we're going towards our shoulders. We're not going towards our back. People do them like this, and they wonder why their shoulders are underdeveloped and why their back is overdeveloped. You want to keep them shoulder width. Shoulder, we're not working our back. We're not doing rows, so that rows are good. Okay, so then now we're going to put it to just a regular flat bench. And with this one, we're not gonna get a full range of motion, but we're gonna try to isolate the real delts by holding it out to the side, and we're gonna come out down slow. All right. So this is for the second set. We're just gonna really focus on the real delt. You might have to drop the weight. The last set, you could bring it back up to a 2 or 3, and then the last one get a good stretch and use a little bit more momentum if you need to, because that's when you're really tired. But for the second set, do it flat. You're gonna feel that just isolating it and that short range of motion. You're gonna feel your shoulders really pop up.
All right, this is good for not only your chest, your triceps, and your shoulders, and your abs. But here we're trying to focus more on the shoulders, so we're passing the pad, the mat. So pretty much you're just walking, making sure that when you walk with your left, your right matches it in the same level. You don't want one arm surpassing the left or the right, because you'll be working your shoulders more on one side more than the other. So the goal here is just pretty much go back where we're pretty much halfway to the mat, and then we're going past the mat, so we're working more with our shoulders. We're also keeping our core tight to work at our abs at the same time, like in doing planks. So while we're planking, we're using a lot of stabilizer muscles in our shoulders. You're working your chest muscles, obviously, because you're holding a push-up position with movement. And you're firing your shoulders and also your triceps at once. And this is a really good way to finish the workout, or get like a really good burn in your shoulders. And this is what we're doing. Call them spider walks.
Alright, my cameraman chickened out because we did legs yesterday, and how are your legs, man?
Not good.
Not good. So unfortunately he cannot also demonstrate this workout. So I'm gonna demonstrate it, and this is a good way to fatigue the shoulder a bit and work your core at the same time, and coordination and balance and stabilization. But it's a really good shoulder workout if you keep your hands a bit in front of your body, like not push-up position like you would if this is but a bit higher to work more on your shoulder. If you keep your hands more toward your chest, you're working your shoulder obviously, but to work more on your shoulder, you're gonna bring your hands like to head level to work more on the shoulder. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna puppet our hand and legs like a puppet. So whatever my right hand does, my right leg does at the same time. So I'm doing this. Alright, so I'm doing the mat. You can add a push-up if you want to too. It's up to you. I will not do that.
Alright, so this is pretty much the same as the previous clip where we're walking forward. We're just doing sideways now, and we're including a leg movement to mimic the hands. So pretty much mirror imaging, the hands and feet. And you can't really tell from this angle, but I'm not straight with my chest. I'm actually way far in front on my shoulders. So here I decided, hey, I'm gonna do some push-ups with it. Since my hands are already far anyways, I'll include some push-ups. And that's that.
That's that. That's good. Try to bring your chest high though. Chest proud. Chest gonna be proud. Okay, so this is really good to do cables. You're not yet, like I did on the video, you don't have to lift heavy with this. This is a really hard workout. And this is good for scapular retraction. People have problems with posture as well. Most people do a lot of pushing, but they don't focus on the pulling aspect of training, so they have imbalances. The way to correct imbalances. And I'm gonna show the standing version of this too. So I never did the standing version. So people using the bench, you can also do the standing version. If you have tight chest proud, shoulders back, with nothing your shoulders go forward, always shoulders back, and that keeps your chest high and proud. So we're gonna rotate the wrist outward, try to straighten the rope. You can bring it to your forehead, or in this case, I went above my head because of the position of the pulley. And This is all real delts and also our traps, trapezius. And don't think this is good for just thoracic expansion, you know, extensions, pulling your chest high and your scapulars together. Pull-ups.
And I'm finishing off my shoulder workout with some pull-ups, and my next video I'm going to be doing an arm workout. I'm not sure when this video will be live because my birthday is on April 1st. I am 31 now, and so yeah, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're not subscribed, that's not sexy. Stay freaking you.